and what team they go for. And it's going to be Stay. So you're going to have FM sticking with CTs to begin with. And they actually had CT start last map as well, last game against Radix. So they know exactly what to do and where to play and how to play to win this map against Dog. But Dog, I'm sure, will put up a decent fight to try and stop FM from running away with this win.
Yep, well, we'll see how much of a fight Dog do put up. Of course, the pistol round is coming into fruition. If you are excited for this matchup, let us know. I'm excited for this matchup. I'm just extremely tired. I really used up the last bits of my energy. In that
inside
last,
we're really
map.
excited. But
inside we're really excited. Just the outside, the body is just not able to bring us with any particular
excitement.
Let's
just go with that. But
it's going to be the defuse kit coming out on Nilzinho for the CT side. Ash first man in and Weber first man out. 5-on-4 immediately for the Dog Gaming side as they push their way in towards the A site. 3 players, the defenders, they are rotating pretty quickly. Stanley and Fry. Nilzinho still on site, gets tapped away by Griffs, who will take him down to 15 HP. It's going to be Fry, where it takes the one headshot. Nicely done. Looking for the second onto Griffs, but he's going to get a bomb down. Instead, he's going to go around the corner, see if he can take him down. He's just missing the shots. Manages to find it eventually to be 4-on-3 situation. Stanley playing close range. Will find the kill on towards the base right there. It's going to be a 2 versus 4. Pulse and Nilzinho pretty low here. As you can also say the same thing about Stanley, but Fry is down, and that means that these pistols could very easily win it for the Dog Gaming side. This is going to be Stanley falling as well. So Nilzinho goes, and it's all Pulse with 4 HP to try and make this one work. He taps off Ash. Will he find the kill onto Mezzy? He's got to get the defuse kit. He's going to actually stick it. It's going to be Mezzy that's going to take the kill with 1 shot with the bullet. It's going to be 1 round on the board for the Dog Gaming side. I almost said Radix there. That's how used to the last matchup I've gotten to.
I know that was such a long match. We've just got Radix and FM on the brain. But you have to give some credit to Mezzy there. That was fantastic individual play there from him, getting, I think it was 3 Glock kills there, if not 4. But Pulse done a good job at obviously getting back in there, killing the T that was playing in toilets. And he almost got the defuse. It must have been on 1 or maybe 2 seconds before Mezzy decided to come around the corner and take him out too. But look, they got the first round on the board. Team. I'm trying to think of the team name again. They got Radix on the brain. It's so bad. Anyway, Dog, they've got 1 round on the scoreboard here. Round 2 has commenced, and they have all got UMPs. And Ash is just trying to get some control and to be sure. It's obviously smoked off, so they can't rush anywhere just yet. So it's all about splitting across the map, playing default, and getting those kills to control the map. And YS has definitely done just that, taking out Stanley with the UMP. Now, the utility is heavily on their belts here with flashes, smokes, molotovs, and they are using them as we speak. Neil is hugging him on so as close as he possibly can. Doesn't want to get taken out, but unfortunately he does fall to Ash's UMP. And now Weber, Fry, and Pulse are in a 3v4-5 situation. Mezzy taking out Pulse, Fry taking out Mezzy, Ash taking out Fry, and then Weber taking out Ash. Absolute bloodbath. Trades left, right, and centre. Now Weber has a deagle like Kevlar, and he has 45 seconds on the clock. 45 seconds to defend this site. 40 seconds to try and win the round, but it's not looking likely as he is up against a 3 terrorists, that being Dog.
Yeah, Weber, not much of a chance in this one. We'll go peeking out, but this should just be an easy round for the T side to clean things up. Griff's got an angle, Yoshi's got another. The base is there back towards Monster just in case he does want to go ahead and just peek out and back up his teammates if any one of them goes down. But again, this shouldn't be one that Dog Gaming should be too light to losing. FM.
No, he hasn't got a kit either, so there's no chance really. He's pulling off a couple of kills there, or 1 kill, shall I say. So there's a bit of money in the bank, and that's what he could really have done there. So can't really take anything away from Weber. But look, round 3 commences. Dog have 2 rounds on the scoreboard now, so a good positive start from them. See what FM opt to do. Most of the players have around 2k, so the best thing to do right now is probably eco, and they're going to do just that so they can go into round 4 with a full buy. Yeah,
just P250 in play for FM eSports. This one should just be a round that goes to the favour of the, I was going to say Radix again, of the Dog Gaming side. Ash getting traded. He does get Nilzinho Fry back with a quick frag 4-on-4 situation, but 1 frag is always going to be able to come up with. There it is, Yoshi with 1 more on Stanley as well. 3rd kill coming in. Yes, no, maybe, no, not exactly just yet. Fry there to defend, will take down Mezzy, but there goes Weber as well. So now he's going to be the only man to defend and the only man to go down at the end of the... he's going to be the only man on this side to get 2k as well. So Fry the only man alive to do whatever the hell. It's going to be 3-0.
Yeah, he done a
easy
good
pistol,
job.
Easy conversions for the favour of the Dog Gaming side.
Yeah, he done a good job at least getting, I think it was maybe 1 or 2 kills, I'm not too sure, but still he held down his sight as best as he possibly can with a 250. It's slightly hard to obviously do much considering he was up against rifles, but FM didn't have much economy, but they're still able to have a bit of utility here. And Weber's obviously got the AWP here, and we remember him playing against Radix last map. How good was he? I think he got a 40 bomb, so well played with the AWP, and let's hope he can bring that talent that you had last map into this one. Yeah,
it's going to be once again stacked from the T set up in towards Monster. They got themselves more of an SMG utility, so an SMG related buy actually. 2 Mac 10s, 2 UMPs, 1 AK for Mezzi. Meanwhile, the AWP and 4 M4s will be out for the CT, so this one should actually be a round that goes well to their favour. Good grenades are going to take down Yoshi and Ash. 2 very low man to help, but Mezzi, first man in. Nilzenia will take him, will get taken down now. Pulse with a quick trade, drops the bomb as well onto Yoshi. Back to the base, and now he's getting Fry, 3-on-3 situation. And now Pulse caught between 2 awkward angles, takes down Ash, and there's Griffs coming in through with a kill, a second kill. He turns around out towards Connector, takes down Stanley. All Weber now, 1 versus 2 situation held back towards Graffiti. Bomb's been dropped on site. Can he spot anything though? Spot out the smoke at least. He actually might. Oh, he spotted out the pixel, and now he's just got to watch out for that one angle. No, it's not going to happen today. You know, I'll peek out back from jungle trying to find the base in any way you can, but the base has got control of the bomb, and it's going to go down on B site here. A retake is up for Weber. 1 versus 2 situation.
Yeah, and I'm just thinking back to Stanley there coming down from Connector, because obviously is it TQ or Griffs? Let's just call him Griffs. Griffs took out Pulse, of course, on shore. So realistically, Stanley should have killed him in return, but he kind of fluffed up the shot, which does happen time to time. So we can't take anything away from him. But Weber's in a 1v2 situation, and he's going for it. He's on site. He's committed. He's got an AK here, so he can actually win this. But it's the times, you know, not on his side at all. So he opts to go back, but a little bit too slow. He tried to get that AWP and run away with that, but unfortunately for him, it gets taken out. So that's 4 rounds in Dog's favour. FM back to around 3k for the majority of their team members, so therefore they're going to have to either force or just go into this round with an eco. So
yeah, this is very similar to what you're seeing in the last half. Not the last half, the last series, between themselves and Radix. So slow start from FM. Obviously, that break in between the last series and this one probably going to come into effect on that particular regard. But
yeah, ruins your momentum a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, so it does. So I mean, for these guys, you know, taking that break may have just sort of slowed down the momentum against the Radix side. So now against Dog Gaming, it may end up being
their advantage. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, into their advantage. So 4-0. Now it's going to be Eco Pistol coming in from the CTs on the FM side. 3 CZs. P250 and Deagle, there's a good shot from Mezzi, nicely done as Linear is dead. And now the AWP and the AKs and the M4 for that matter should be able to get kills as well. A 4-on-5 situation. I mean, there's not much in it for FM at this point.
No, maybe they can, kill one of the Dog's members and just nick one of their guns, so they can go into the next round with a decent amount of weaponry. But it looks like it's going to be a bit difficult. I think it might just be a whitewash this round, because I can't really see any of the FM players taking out any of Team Dog here, just purely because they're all playing together and as a unit and as a group. And obviously, it's a lot harder to take on, multiple numbers than it is in a 1v1. So Ash gets the first entry onto Fry, and Weber, Stanley and Pulse here have a CZ and Deagles between them. No kits, mind you, so they need to stop the bomb if they want to actually win this round. But it's not looking likely, as the bomb is now on the site, and Pulse and Weber fall down to the UMP and M4 of YS, and then so does Stanley. So not really much to be expected there from FM, considering they were on pistols. So it's going to be interesting to see how well they perform now, considering they do have rifles going into round 6. And a double AWP set up from Weber and Pulse, which we do like to see time to time.
Yep, double AWP setup has worked out so well for FM tonight. Of course, they have put it into great effect against it, especially against Radix, like we saw earlier on. Just a few hours ago in this case. On overpass as well, it's such a deadly setup for them. And they're going to take the same standard positions that we've seen them take. Pulse out towards the B site on the boost spot, takes down Mezzi, and also Weber on the AWP out towards middle in Birthday, watching out for the T main position. If the terrorists do decide to push in that particular direction. But I think with the information gathered from Pulse, they may just try and reset for different angles and try hold a more passive approach to defend more angles, or maybe even rotate to B in the anticipation that they're going to make an execution onto that site. But lots of potential for the FM side. It's going to be, well, the Dog Gaming side slowing things down. So 5-1-4 situation is going to be a good pick for Pulse so far.
Yep, indeed it is. And with that pick from Pulse onto Mezzi, and Mezzi is definitely one of Dog's most deadliest players, and for him to go down first is only going to be an advantage for FM now. And Ash goes down shortly after. So look, it's a 3v5 right now. Radix, of course, losing Mezzi and Ash, so they are in a bit of a sticky situation here. Neil just makes it even harder as he takes out Griffs there. I don't know what happened there. I think he had a grenade. I'm not sure, but it wasn't wise, and he gets punished there. Great little team up there from Pulse and Neil, working together to hold down not just Long, but Short at the same time too.
Yeah, systematic coming in from the FM side. They just knew where to peek, when to peek it, and when to make the shots. So at the end of it, all they actually lose is like 27 odd HP on Insomnia.
Yeah,
there's such a low amount of HP for him, and it's going to be that being the case. Double orb setup once again in play. Sorry, our casters have come back. Our buddies have come back to just tease us the fact that we're still going and they're all drinking. So I have no idea what he said, but whatever. Have fun, gents. Have fun.
But yeah, FM, they got around on the board finally, so let's hope they can keep this going and get a second. But we're going to see something a little bit different now from Team Dog. They were originally in the last few rounds trying to attempt to get onto B, and it was working well for them, but now they realise they need to change it up, stop being so predictable and just mix up the strat slightly. So that's what they're looking to do. But none of the CTs are peaking Long. They're not giving anything away whatsoever, and that's what probably Dog were hoping that they would do. But unfortunately not, because of that. It looks as though they're going towards toilets now, and maybe YSH here, because he's clearing up connector, maybe go down towards to B short and opt for that, execute instead of B. Sorry, A instead of A.
Taking out the 3-orb setup here for the CT side. Check this out. They've got.
I didn't notice that. I thought it was 2. I didn't notice that Neil had one as well.
They've got one on Long. They did. Sorry, I thought they did. They have one on Long, and they've got one on the. So they've got one on Long, one on middle, and they've got one on the B side, which is actually a decent setup from the CT side. However,
1-1-1 formation.
Yeah, the thing about this particular map though is that kind of you've got to cover off both Long and middle.
Oh
my God, Griffs, good shot. Neil is dead.
I saw the shot and he missed it. Neil, he should have connected that shot. That was unfortunate, and it was a brilliant shot from the opposition there through the smoke. You're right there, Jay.
Yeah, now it's going to be Yoshi and Co pushing on through. Fry gets a trade right there. He's going to get traded back out for the 2K for Yoshi. He's got to pick up the bomb for 5 seconds. Bomb's got to go down now. All on Pulse. The lone CT alive in towards the site. Takes the quick scope onto the base. Looking for a little bit more, but he's going to see them. No, he's not going to land the quick scope instead. Griffs takes him down. And it will be another round on the board for the Dog Gaming side.
Slightly worrying now. I mean, their economy's not great, and they really do kind of need utility here, especially if you're on the CT side, just to use that time to advantage by smoking off, parts of the map. But because of their economy, they're going to have to just eco and most likely lose this round too, which will make it 7-1 in Dog's favour. And look, they're reverting back to, should I say, the B strat. They're just gaining that control and B, and there's one kill onto Pulse there from Ash. Fry does choose to kill Ash too, trading that very well. Look at that CZ pick from Stanley and Connector. Got to take your hat off to him. Well played. Fry is upsetting Mezzi and the rest of the team. Look at this little pistol strat from FM. They had to eco. They were using pistols. They have hardly any Kevlar, and they still come out on top against rifles and AWPs. Fantastic upset, and that's not what Dog were hoping or expecting in round 8.
Yeah, 4-on-2 situation. Not gone well for Dog, and I was going to say, at this point, this is the part where FM would call a tactical pause, because this is what they did in the last series as well. When they were down, they had themselves the round, and they got the reset, and then they called in a pause, and they were able to bring it back. But for them, however, it doesn't look like a pause is going to be necessary. They can save that for another rainy day, because they've managed to take 2 picks. They've got themselves 2 AKs in their hand, and the current angles are just going to hold down and expect them to be coming in. However, they have got favour on the B side. You can see Fry and Weber, of course, in these sections of the map over here to defend it, and it's going to be, just a CZ here and a CZ here to defend it on A. The AWP from Griffs shouldn't have any problems peeking on towards site, as is the AK of the Baser, managing to back it up. 30 seconds. Playing for, first face in this case for this CT side. Going to be 2 Ts pushing on through. Griffs and Debaser moving on out there. Stanley spots at the first, isn't able to take the headshot, and there's Nilzinho getting that first pick. Looks for a second. Stanley takes it up. It's going to be 2-6 favour of the Dog Gaming side.
Yeah, that was a good play from Stanley there. He got a couple of kills with the CZ, so you got to give credit to him. He's peaking well, peaking fast, and keeping the corners and the aim tight. So well played to him as an individual. Now look, the Weber and Pulse opting for that double AWP setup once more. This time Neil's just going to have an AK-47 along with Stanley and Fry. And yeah, the utility on both of the teams in this round, that being round 9, is definitely in high quantity. So that's going to create a lot of opportunity, a lot of options for both teams. Let's just see who comes out on top in regards to executing a strat.
Yeah, it's going to be Griff starting things off as Stanley does go aggressive for his team. To 5-on-4 situation. Ash.
Ouch.
Yeah, Ouch is right actually. Gets himself out there and gets dinked by Weber. Actually, surprisingly high amount of HP because I think it was an AWP shot. So I mean, damn, well played. But it's still going to be an advantage nonetheless to the Dog Gaming side. Now they'll step their way in towards the B site. Fry's actually going to be able to hear those jumping and all those footsteps there. So no stealth in this case. If he can hold his trigger discipline and wait for the perfect opportune moment, then he might be able to shut this one down. Actually, he goes peeking, taking down Ash. The baser also going to get one kill, and there's Nilzinho going to line up as many as he can. Takes the baser. There comes Mezzi back for the trade. 2 versus 3. Now the AWPs are all that's in play. They've got to stop this bomb from going down. The bomb almost going to get planted. The smokes are out, and now Weber just looking for the smallest of gaps in the smoke, and there's going to be the smoke that actually crosses off the player out towards short, who he can't get tagged by Yoshi. Safe. Griffs is on site. Pulse is pushing on through, and he will get taken down. Weber save it at this point. No sense in just throwing this one away. It's going to be another round reset coming in for the CT side. FM, well, finding him in these pretty awful predicaments now, may end up, well, a little bit worse for wear in the economy and in the round score side. 7-2 is going to be the scoreline. At this point, FM, I think they need to call a pause.
I was about to say that, to be honest, Jay. I mean, their economy is pretty decent still, so they can actually go into round 10 with, nice shot there from Weber, with some weaponry. So why don't they take the pause, you know, have a little think what's best to do next now, with obviously, you know, a full buy. But they're not going to opt to do that. They're just going to carry on with it and just hope for the best. And I hope that they have some sort of idea as to what their plan is going to be in this round, because they definitely need to start thinking about winning a couple of rounds and clawing their opportunity back, so they can stick into this game. But this is the first half. We've seen it before, like you said. FM still can definitely come back. They're more than capable of coming back and still winning the game. So it's not over yet. Not at all. Not by a long shot. Now, just going back to Dog here, looks like we're going to see aggressive play from Dog here with a B-long push. Fry gets the first kill, Pulse gets the second kill onto Mezzi, and Debussa and YS and Griffs are in a 3v5 situation right now. They're still going to commit to B though, and YS now goes down to Stanley. Pulse kills Griffs. Now Debussa is in a 1v4 situation. There's not really much he can do. He does a little bit of utility right now, but it's not really going to be enough because the bomb isn't even in his possession, and Stanley flanks him and kills him, and that makes it 4-7 in FM's favour. Sorry, correct myself, 3-7 in FM's favour.
Oh, not in FM's favour, it's actually in Dog's favour, my friend.
Dog's favour, the last round was in their favour anyway.
Jesus. It's that kind of a night, guys. It's been a very long day, so please excuse us. We are currently in slowdown mode, but we'll try kind of liven things up a little bit for the cast for the sake of this last match. It kind of does deserve it. But right now at the moment, it's going to be 3-7 to the favour this time of Dog. FM just not able to hold themselves in any particular stead for this match so far, so we'll see if they're able to play anything in this one that might bring to their advantage. They had an advantage in the earlier round, but they kind of threw it away. So AWP going to be in play for Weber. No double orbs, no triple orbs this time, although honestly it's kind of a bit of a weird buy up on those triple orbs. Wow, the LAN hall is pretty lively, even though that we're not. I think that might be a response. Can you guys hear that on the stream?
Yeah.
Listen to that. What is going on?
I think they're clapping for us.
No, they're not. What the hell is that? Not a damn clue. Either way, it is going to be the pistols out. I'm sorry, that's completely thrown me for a loop. I have no idea what that was, but yeah, anyway.
Well, at least everyone's in a good mood anyway.
Yeah, at least everyone's in a good mood.
That means that this is giving us the confidence, not the confidence, it's giving us the hype. It's giving us the hype, the energy.
Insomnia is going to take down Ash to start things off.
It's the first map of the best of 3. Let's get this energy back in the game.
Oh, yes, my friend. Pulse, next man to go challenging. Mezzi's going to go down, and now it's going to be a 3-on-5 situation. Once again, another standard round coming in for the T side. Stanley takes down Yoshi, so now Debaser and Griffs in a 2-on-5 now. Weber, Mr. AWP, rotating on through, plotting out the first one they do cross. Oh, it's going to take the leg right there off of Griffs. First shot, second one comes in. There it is, the Weber with a very nice kill. And Stanley with 2 to close it out, 4-7. FM starting to come back here. Can they take it all the way back to another 3 rounds here?
Yeah, absolutely. I was about to say that they're definitely catching up. But Weber's obviously decent with the AWP, as we are fully aware, looking back at the previous maps and games, and he is doing a good job with it as well now. So it's a full buy for FM, of course, as they won the last round. But with Dog, on the other hand, it looks like they're opting for a Tech-9 half train, maybe a split into B. Let's see. Teehee. Griffiths is going in with a smoke, lining that up. It goes out quickly. Looks like they're going to play quite aggressively. Pulse is expecting this, of course, and he goes to take out Ash. Good little shot there from Pulse with the M4. That makes it 4 Ts to FM's 5, and it's going to be interesting to see whether or not they can do anything right now, considering FM have a man advantage. Now, Mezzi searching for that kill, searching for that pick. They're playing slowly. They're expecting Pulse to push again on short, but he's not that silly. He's waiting for them to do the opposite. He's waiting for them to push, sorry, should I say. Good kill from Neil, good kill from Pulse. Fry follows up as well, killing Debaser, and that leaves Griffs in a 1v5 situation. Again, like we saw in recent rounds, Jay, Neil and Pulse are really doing a good job of double teaming up and making sure nothing gets through short or long B.
Yeah, mate. And there's the Go TV delay catching up with what was yeah, what was going on? Something going on, I think it's Inters or something, or maybe the lower bracket. Oh, good shot from Weber, takes down Griffs, but yeah, I'm not sure what on earth was going on, but might go ahead and message one of the guys, because it was all the way back
in the lower bracket, is it?
It was all the way at the back of the LAN hall, so we don't actually know what was going on. I think that pause was because of the screaming that was just going on a second ago. So yeah, we should be quick back into this one. I genuinely, I'm still want to know what the hell happened.
Oh no, this is more important.
Oh dear. Well, yeah.
The triple bus made it stop. Someone just said.
Yeah.
Chat. What they? Yeah. Even the teams playing heard the shouting and screaming. So even the teams that are playing, you can't see the chat, of course, but they are also talking about the noise that we just heard. So yeah, it's all good. But anyway.
Yeah, it's kind of all falling apart at this point. Yeah, it's yeah. This is sorry, because we should also add that we're not actually spectating these games live. We're in Go TV, so we have ourselves about 2-minute delay. So oh god, I really should turn off CL chat filters. But yeah, no, we yeah, we are 2 minutes behind. So. Yeah, I'm curious as to what this all is. A group of 5 walking straight past has set it all off. What do they do? What do they do to set it all off? I'm very confused. I'm confused.
They must have just walked past the game and just started cheering, and I think everyone just followed suit.
Someone in the LAN hall, like, whisper us something that is important, that we actually understand what the hell is going on, because we don't know, for Christ's sake. Oh dear, right, unpause coming on through. I'm gonna take that as a technical pause, because I mean, well, what can you do when LAN halls are screaming and it's getting distracted? So yeah, AWP for Weber, 5 AKs. Oh my god, this is really throwing me for a loop. 5 AKs for Griffs down at Ash on the T side. Playing for picks, playing passive. There's Yoshi in particular down towards the connector halls. Expecting to be presence from the CT side, but it's not going to happen. Meanwhile, the rest of the Ts, you can see, pushing up towards this long and middle area. Looking out for people like Stanley to go aggressive, but well, so far, FM will not be biting, and it will be the long control gained by the T side of Dog Gaming. One player to be defending, and it will be Weber with the AWP, ready to snipe down the highway if anybody does want to go through. But, well, smartly, it'll be Dog Gaming taken down towards the bathrooms area. A minute to go now. Still spread around for picks, but it looks like a bit of a formulation coming in towards A push is coming into a formation here. As you can see, all the T side is rotating and getting themselves ganged up here. With a few seconds on the clock, this looks like it's going to be a quick A hit here.
Yeah, definitely. Look, Griff's is lining up the smoke grenade, so it's definitely going to be an A execute. Another smoke goes out as well. But the molly from the CTs there, from Team FM, completely sets back YSH and therefore stalls him. And that just means that the guys on A long are kind of left alone. But look, they're still going to go for it. The Team Dog, and flashes go in. Stanley's in a good position here. He takes out Ash. Fantastic play with the AK. Follows up and kills a second, that being Griffs. He's in a great position here, Stanley. Absolutely fantastic. He's just working those boxes, and unfortunately he does finally go down alongside his teammate Weber. YS and Mezzi doing a good job to finally kill those two CTs on site A. And I don't know what Neil was doing there, just run onto site without checking left side. But Pulse does follow up, trades back and kills YS, and then Mezzi does the same onto him. So that puts Frey in a 1v1 situation as he takes out Mezzi there with the AK-47. Interesting to see what happens. He does have a kit, but he does not have a smoke. He doesn't have a clue where the terrorist is either, that being Debaser. And it's just going to be interesting to see what he does. Pros don't fake, but this time he does.
Oh my god.
And he goes again to fake. Is he going to fall for it? No, he's not going to fall for it. Extremely smart play there from Debaser. He has a smoke and a flash to use if he wants to, and the time has gone too far. Oh, great shot, Fry. He doesn't have it though. It's gone. It's gone. That's unlucky, Fry.
Well, I mean, it was a good shot. At least he gave it a shot. You know, that's the best that you can hope for in this situation. But it will be an 8th round, and the T-side half victory to the favour of Dog Gaming. FM should be able to buy back into this one. AWP already getting out for Weber, and well, he's been a pretty nutty player, but so far he hasn't been able to get himself so effectively on the board. 6 kills to 7 deaths, so that's actually not the best split situation for Weber to be in. Meanwhile, on the other side of the board, Mezzi is doing good work for his side, leading the frags for his team, 3rd team. Still going to be Fry, the top man in the server, 14 kills in total. But now this buyout from the T-side is going to be a little bit awkward coming on through here. It's going to be the UMPs and AK, already one of which has been taken out of play by Weber, taking down Debaser. And meanwhile, the presence in toilets is going to be read upon. Griff's first man in towards the site. There's going to be flashbangs and counter flashes coming on through from the CT side. Griff's gets Nilzinho down to a 4-on-4 situation. They're standing with a quick trade back towards Ash. Man advantage will be in the favour of the CTs, but meanwhile, they're not expecting the aggression coming in from Griff's. He will get taken down to 2 HP, but he takes down Pulse as well to a 3-on-3 situation. Stanley's got to land 1 bullet onto it, but he misses all of them. So now it's going to be the bomb going down. The screams are off in the land hall, and Weber is going to take down Griff. 2nd onto Yoshi as well. All on Mezzi. 1 versus 3. He's got himself the angle on the bomb. At least he's got himself a full amount of HP. He's got himself a flashbang. But there's going to be the taps coming in from Fry, and an extra smoke going to be blocking them off for a little bit. And now he's going to have to peek in from toilets itself. He's going to be standing right there to cover off with Spray on the first. Looking for the second. Will take down 1 kill. Sprays away, but he's not going to be able to stop the bomb as he burns alive to Weber's Molotov. It will be 6-8 to the favour of Dog Gaming as we do approach the last round of the half here.
Yep, Dog Gaming here. Not very much money in the bank, but it's last round of the first half, so they don't have a choice but to buy. So they're doing just that, and they've got a nice bit of utility here. Tech9's obviously extremely effective, and if you can use the Deagle, and I'm sure Mezzi can because his aim is outrageous, he will be quite useful and effective as well. But look, they're pushing through connector here, Dog team, and it looks like they're going to get the first pick. Weber gets the second with the AWP. He falls back, relocates, and goes for the second. Can he get it? He misses the second shot. Unfortunately for him, he misses the third, and YS takes full advantage of that as he pops the smoke, kills Weber, and gets onto site. Now Pulse is in a good position here with Truck, kills Mezzi. Great shot there from Pulse to get that kill. He needs to get a second. Can he get a second? His teammates Neil and Fry are slowly but surely rotating round to support him, but they're a little bit too late. But Neil gets 2 kills there, and that puts Ash in a 1v2 situation, and Fry finally gets there to support Neil, making it 7-8, and Dog are in front, yes, by 1 round, but again, I said it before, Overpass is a even game, even team game, and we've seen a lot of 8-7s, a lot of 9-6s on this map in the past, and again, we're seeing another one right now.
8-7, a great T-side half coming in from Dog Gaming. Now they have their CT side, and if they can make it work to their favour, well, that's going to be perfect for them. If they can get themselves a pistol round, they open things up perfectly to really take a very good scoreline going into our end game here. Now it will be Debaser with the defuse kit and the smoke. Double flash smoke on Weber as well. And it will be a quick play in towards the B side. It does look to be flashes here. They come, smoke over. No, not going to happen there. Ash playing close range, takes a headshot, looking for another one, but Fry's there. Yoshi playing out towards Toxic, takes 2 nice headshots, looking for his third, but it's a 2-on-4. Either way, good God, Yoshi. Instant flick for his 4, fully find it onto Weber. He knows where he is. He's just peeking out, expecting the push to come on through, tapping away, getting a one more shot onto him. 71 HP out towards the sandbags. All the rest of the CTs have rotated. They're ready to shut him down the moment he does decide to push on through, and Yoshi's so tempted. He's out for blood. He wants to get this final pick, but either way, it's going to be a round on the Ford once again for Dog Gaming. They've got the bomb control. They've got themselves the site. All of the teams have been locked out entirely, and Weber, well, not much he can do from his position in a 1 versus 4 minute to go. He's going to take some kills and probably end up dying, and it will be a 9th round for Dog. Yeah,
brilliant play there from Yoshi. We've got to give him credit. Weber, obviously, not in a great position. He's up against 4 CTs, unfortunately for him. But it's the first round, so he might as well go for it, get some money at least, because there's no point in saving a Glock now, is there? He's down to 3 HP now. Due to a brilliant shot from Yoshi, and he performed extremely well that round. You've got to give Yoshi some credit, so well played to him. And that means that Dog have, a 2-round advantage. And because they won the economy, the first round, that just means that they're most likely, if they play their cards right, going to win the next run and then one after that, which will then be mean it'll be 11-7.
Yeah, Tech9's out for the T side, and meanwhile, Dog Gaming have themselves 4 UMPs and a FAMAS on their side. Grenades out towards teammate. Is not going to catch anything, so that's $600 wasted by the 2 CTs pushing up aggressive. Now it will be, well, fast play from the T side, trying to find anything they can with the force by coming on through. Good Molotov will cut off some of the CTs from each other, but Pulse and Stanley take 2 picks, so they open up the A site very, very quickly. Nicely done. Bomb's going to go down, and now the retake will be on for them. Actually, this is going to be a round that FM could very easily win here. They'll reload their weapons, getting themselves prepped for Mezzi to start pushing on through the base set, and there's going to be a boost coming on through. Do they read onto this? Yes. No. It's going to be sprays coming out. He doesn't find anything right here. Good wall bangs will push them all away now, and the bomb is ticking away. They've only got 1 defuse kit on the base set. Ash, the smoke will clear. Fry's going to spot him out. He takes him down, and now 2 more players to find. Fry's tagged up, Mezzi's tagged up. It looks like they're going to have to fall away from this CT side. Dog Gaming, no chance to retake. They will back off and try to live to fight another day. And a round, conversion round, shut down and brought back by the FM eSports T side. 9-8 favour of Dog Gaming.
Absolutely. And just when you think Dog are going to run away with it and get a few rounds ahead of FM, FM just say no, that's not going to happen. They prove us wrong, and they close the gap. So well played to them. That means that they're going to be able to buy up alongside Dog Gaming. So both teams are going into this round with some heavy weaponry. Only a couple of CZs though. Only a couple of UMPs with Dog, but that still could prove to be quite useful if they do use them correctly and work as in double teams.
Yeah, push coming through. 2 UMPs, of course, for the Dog Gaming side, but not much more than that now. Good grenades going to push away Mezzi and Griffs. Well, Mezzi's still going to go aggressive and take down Fry anyway, so 5-on-4 situation. The base up, unable to trade as well, bring the second round advantage to their favour. Pulse takes him out. Wall banger, of course. And a 4-on-4 will ensue. Actually, a bit of a sandwich coming in from these CTs. You can see they got themselves a very nice line around the T-side presence, and it almost sandwiched in Pulse and Stanley there to do this. I want to push on towards short now. Meanwhile, Nazinho might be in trouble here. Going to give away a lot of information onto Griffs right now as he does push around, trying to get back in towards T-main. And it looks like it's going to be a T-side push in towards the B-side from Monster and short. Bombs out towards Monster. Mezzi just trying to spot out anything he can and connect it, but nothing's going to happen, so they do have the opportunity to block off rotations if they want to. 50 seconds on the clock now. Ash, such a good angle, but can you do anything with it? Mezzi opens up the door, he takes down Pulse. Ash comes in with one, he gets traded eventually back to a 2-on-3 situation. Man advantage once again for the CTs. It's going to be down to Yoshi to try and make this one work in the short area. The smoke's going to go out. Weber's going to plant for it, and now it'll be a 2-on-3 retake. Favour once again to the Dog Gaming side. Weber just about gets out of dodge, but now they know where he is. Do they know where Nilzino is, however? And the defuse kit's still on Mezzi. Only 1 in play. If they can drop that, it will be good. But there's going to be the trades coming in. Yoshi gets 1, Weber gets 1, and there's Griff's getting down Weber as well. It's going to be 2 players staying alive for the Dog Gaming side to take it to double digits, 10-8.
Yeah, 10-8, and they've made that gap a little bit bigger now. So it's interesting to see what FM are going to do next round, because their economy is not looking fantastic. They can still buy though if they choose not to have too much utility. Yeah, Dog Gaming are looking pretty strong now. They don't need to obviously buy too much whatsoever, considering they had a couple of UMPs last round. But yeah, round 19 has commenced. what we predicted was a close game, and that's exactly what we're seeing, Jay. So I think it's going to be maybe another overtime.
Don't you dare!
I'm sorry.
Don't you dare!
I really don't want it to go to overtime. Like, I'm being honest, but I think there's definitely a good chance that it could go into overtime. So
yeah, we'll find out as we do go here. It's going to be, for the time being, still 10-8. We're a long way away from overtime. Did you just power nap right there for like 2 seconds?
Yeah,
oh my god.
Yeah, now I'm fine. Now I'm good. I'm back.
You're good.
Yeah,
that's
how useful a power nap is.
Yeah, man. 2-second power nap is going to put us back into hype for this 5-on-5 situation. No early picks coming back for the side, but look at Pulse's boost spot here. If he peeks out and spots that Debaser, he's going to sort of find the smallest of angles to take his head off, but Debaser, he's reading onto this as well. He's going to take the killer's dead. Headshot comes out. CT advantage once again, 55 seconds. In a 5-on-4 situation now. Bomb on its way towards middle. They've got themselves plenty of map control in towards Connector. And the CTs are holding passive on the B site mostly. 3 players out to that angle. So on the T side, FM are going to be doing a decent shout to get themselves out in towards middle and bathrooms here. So 35 seconds. Looks like it's going to be an A push here.
Yep, Pulse is obviously dead, as we saw. He got killed quite early in the round, unfortunately for him. So that means, unfortunately, FM have got to go up against 5 CTs to their 4 Ts. But look, the Execute is coming in. Smokes are coming in left, right, and centre. Bank is obviously smoked off. CT is smoked off as well. And unfortunately, Yoshi gets taken out by Stanley with the AK-47. So it's 4v4 right now. So it's even kill across the scoreboard. But look at the time on the clock. Get the bomb down, please. You've got 8 seconds to do so. So I would hurry up if I was you. There we go. It's finally done. It's finally planted. Now the CTs just need to concentrate on the retake. Slowly but surely, they're working their way up towards Bank, towards CT. They want to get on the site at the same time and use each other's back to cover. So here we go. Weber in a good position on truck, expecting the push from Yoshi any second now. Ash. And unfortunately for Dog, they get absolutely wiped out by Stanley, Fry and Weber. Good teamwork there from FM to defend the site, defend the bomb, and make sure they win the round.
Yeah, there it is. 9 rounds. FM starting to come back into their own here. CT side are now going to be reset back to standardized pistols, Deagles, B250s, USPs, CZs. Kevlar brought up on Griffs, but, well, I mean, he has a little bit of money to play with, so why the hell not? But meanwhile, the rest of the CTs not going to have that much to be working with in this round. Close range angles, play for lucky shots. 1 Deags will come in, but other than that, no round will be expected out of these gentlemen from Dog Gaming. It should be FM evening things up at double digits, 10-10. So a close match so far in this series, in this map here on Overpass. But now it will be down to the push coming in from the T side. Griffs has got himself a very good boost up here. If he takes down 1, this could be very, very nice. Oh, the timing is so bad. 3 times he finally spots out Stanley. Stanley doesn't get any information back, so now he's waiting for him to go pushing. That's going to be the utility on use. Yoshi is watching out the left-hand side in case they do go pushing, and Fryer might offer him up a kill right here. He actually does take down Griffs instead. Sprays the second. Very nicely done. The pistol play is not going to come into their favour. Mezzi is still going to land a 1D. No, he's not going to be able to. It's going to be 4 picks, 5 picks, no shots, no trades coming to the favour of Dog Gaming. Fry with a 3k in that round, ends up with 1 HP, just about the 10-10 scoreline.
Indeed, and yeah, very close game like you just said there. And with the buy here from FM against Dog's Eco, it looks like they might be able to gain the lead, but then again, what normally happens in these close games, Dog will probably get around the round after. So it's just back and forth, which is good. It makes it exciting. It's good when it's a close game because both teams are obviously evenly skilled, and yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who can get that lead. What they need right now, either team, is just a nice 2-3 round advantage, and that will just give them the confidence to finish it off. But that's not happening right now. But look at Weber and Fry storming into Site B, playing extremely well there as individuals. Fry getting another kill. That's his 2nd kill of the round onto Mezzi, and that means the CTs are going to have a very difficult job now of retaking Site B, and I don't think it's really in their plan book because all they have is a 5.7 and a CZ with no kit and light Kevlar. So look, the best thing for them to do is, yeah, just wait for the exits and try and pick up a rifle if they're lucky enough to do so. Yep.
Exit frags is what they're set up to be. Back towards Monster, back towards Connector. Griffs. Pulse. Will Pulse give it to him? No, he spots him out. There it is, Yoshi.
Yes, he can.
Last man alive, back towards connector halls. In this case, nothing will come on through, like you say, just exit frags will be looking forward. They will not find any in this case, as it will be the T side holding back, expecting Yoshi to be holding back towards his area. Ladder room. He hears the footsteps, he's going to go down. Spots him out the worst point. Oh, man. That sucks for him. He could have taken a rifle out of the hands, but it was unlikely anyway. It's going to be 11 rounds on the board for FM, and now the buyback will come in for Dog Gaming. AWP for Griffs, 4M4s for Mezzi, Debasa, Yoshi, and Ash. Fryer, Weber, Stanley, Pulse, and Nilzinho also going to be buying in with 5 AKs between the lot of them. 2 out to either position of the map, into Monster, in towards Connector. And Bomb also getting out towards Monster as well with Nilzinho. So they'll set things up. I think they might try for a split execution on towards B, considering the current positions there are set to set smokes and flashbangs on towards the site. The base is going to read onto this, and Griffs is watching out, very aggressive for the push that comes on through here. But let's see if they manage to make anything out of diamonds here. It's going to be pushes on through. Pulse takes one. Griffs with a quick trade back towards wherever a 4-on-4 situation. Stanley also getting himself in towards shutting down Ash, takes him out of the action. It's 3 players left alive for the CT. Dog Gaming. Pulse is down to 12 HP, and Griffs might be able to shut him down with an AWP shot. Is an AWP shot regardless of how much HP you've got. The bomb's going to go down. Nilzinho will get that one. Fry sprays onto Mezzi out towards the jungle area. Yoshi's going to take one back, but Griffs has also fallen. So there it's going to be, it will be 3 players staying alive and 12 rounds on the board for FM eSports.
Yeah, decent play there from FM. Well deserved that round. And yeah, Dog obviously have to eco this round as well. So, you know, it's 12-10 to FM Gaming. They got the momentum now. The confidence is there. So I wouldn't be too shocked if they win round 23 as well and make it 13-10. So it's going to be interesting to see whether or not they can be that consistent. I hope they can, because, you know, that will mean that overtime is going to be more unlikely, which is what we like to hear. But anyway, look, it's a fast one again. Looks like FM are just, you know, throwing mollies towards B just to fake it a little bit, just to force some sort of rotate, but it's not going to happen because they're very well disciplined here, Team Dog, as they're just holding their positions and just hoping that FM will overextend, and he does just that. Stanley going down to Debase's USP, or Deagle should I say. Pulse then following up and trading, tries to go for a second, that being Fry, and he kills Yoshi. So look, it's 3 CTs up against 4 of FM's Ts. Let's see what they can do here. Probably not too much, considering they're going up against rifles and an AWP.
4-on-3. Griffs, Mezzi, and Ash. With Fry taking down Mezzi. Now back to a 4-on-2 situation. 55 seconds on the clock. Nothing the CTs can do here. Griffs did have himself a backstab, but Nilzinho read onto where it came from. So now Ash just left to land some 1Ds. We'll get one onto Fry at least, but that's about all he's going to be able to find here. It's Molotov away from all his positions. Pulse goes through with the quick spray, jumps over the hedge, and takes down Ash for the 13-10. The pause coming out from Debasa, calls it in for his team, and yeah, this is the perfect time to do it.
Right? It's
yeah,
wise.
This is the perfect time to do it. I mean, they need to find something in this half here, otherwise it's going to be all GG. And we'll go to map 2 with the advantage towards FM. So
that's what they're there for, the pauses. You know, they're not there for no reason. If you are struggling and you're not really finding much luck, then, you know, pause it up and start talking strats, because that's what they need to do. They need to think of some decent strats to stay in this game and catch up with FM's round lead. But I was just going back to FM here. Fry, I've been watching him like most of the tournament, or when I've been casting FM games, and his aim is pretty damn impressive. He's been performing extremely well throughout the tournament, so I just want to highlight that. So is all the other players, but you know, Fry and Weber in particular have been working well as a double team, and they've done a good job here. So he's proven to be quite consistent throughout this I series.
Yeah, well, now we'll see how well they manage to play anything else now. It will be AWPs for Nilzinho and for Griffs. 4 M4s, 4 AKs to back it up. Other than that, so far, for the 13-10 scoreline, the favourite of FM Gaming, well, FM eSports I should say. Force Blight coming on through for the CTs. Meanwhile, it's going to be a full investment from their side. AWP from Griffs again will be in play for the aggressive play out towards the middle area, in towards toilets. Expecting they've got a birthday party, but well, I mean, FM don't really take birthday parties, so why you take that particular position is a question that will forever boggle my mind until we do find out. Meanwhile, it will just be Pulse entering onto. Wow, that's it. Just shut down everybody.
That's a game changer.
That is a game changer indeed. Lose so much CT presence on the map. Griffs doesn't actually hear. Does he not hear Weber? Oh no. This means Weber's going to be able to get in between, and that's going to be actually something very key there.
You're right.
Meanwhile, on the B site is going to be Ashton. He gets this flash out towards Stanley, takes him down, but there's Fry coming in with a quick trade away 4 onto. Look at this!
Pulse's position!
How is this a possible thing?
Not Pulse's, sorry.
Griff's doesn't even realise where he's going right now. It's going to be Weber entering on towards the A, so he's going to call it that there's no one here, takes down the baser, and now it's going to be Griff's that has no idea how that just happened. A bomb's going to go down. He's going to be left alone with a lurker on a 1-on-4 situation. I do not know how Weber pulled that off. I do not know how the CTs managed to completely go around him, but in that case, they do. That's exactly what they do, and they end up falling because of it now. Just Griff's alone and left alive. And a 1 versus 4 with an AWP. Best to save, best not to go for it. There'll be 2 players trying to go hunt him down. Will Weber find his second kill on the A side? Will he finish the job that he started? Griff's going to give away his position like an idiot by doing that. Lands. No scope. Weber takes him down.
Man,
2K. 14-10. And there it is.
I know the lands are loud, man, but it's not that loud, is it? When he missed that player by toilets, and unfortunately for him, missing that shot is costly because he's lost the AWP, and now his team have nothing but around 3K. The only one that has a bit of money or decent money is Ash, but obviously it's a team game, so they obviously want similar weaponry going into this round, so they're all going to eco. And it's round 25. FM have 14 rounds to Dogs 10, and they're opting for some control onto Fountain. They're controlling balloons as much as they possibly can. It looks like they're slowly but surely going to be working their way up towards A through the long route. Now, what are Dog going to do to defend the site? It looks like they're playing quite aggressively in toilets, so they've got 2 CTs there and 3 on B. Now, they know no one's coming B, so they're going to rotate early onto A, and that means there's going to be a total of 4, now 3 as Pulse takes out Griff's on site A, defending that site and waiting for that execute. So, with them only having pistols, it's not looking like they're going to be able to do much in this round at all. And I do predict now it's going to be 16-10 to FM unless they royally screw it up, which I doubt they will. But saying that, Yoshi gets 1 kill on Stanley and then a second on Pulse. Fantastic play with the CZ. Fry finally kills Yoshi, but is it going to be good enough? Weber is on B. He spots one on Heaven and he takes out Ash. Well played to spot that. Good eye. And now he's searching for the last CT. He knows exactly, not the last CT, he knows exactly where Mezzy is, but Mezzy comes out on top with the Deagle. And now Fry and Neil are in a 2v2 situation with Mezzy. Now make that 1 as the base goes down to Neil's AWP. Good shot from him. Now Mezzy is wondering what to do, and he's looking as though he's going to go on site and give this a good go at defusing, but he has no kit, and Fry takes full advantage of his overextension there and takes him out swiftly with an AK-47.
15-10, favour of the T side. FM look likely and poised to take this one. Well, pretty convincingly so far. I mean, yeah, it was a bit of a rocky start. I mean, losing about, well, many rounds in a row for their side. Just having a bit of an awkward CT side, but they've come back into it. They've really brought it back in their own for their team side. So, AWPs at Insomnia and Griffs once again. 4 AKs, 4 M4s to back up those buy-ups. And it will be pushing out towards the middle and park and fountain areas for the T side. Griffs has got himself the AWP, but isn't going to be able to put it into effect. He's playing pretty passive with it out towards bank this time, expecting a push to come out by the APC in towards long. But well, so far it's not going to be the case coming in for the T side. Griffs is going to be left alone to hold that one down. But
well, that's all they really want him to do, just to control that side of the map, just whilst they can slowly but surely push onto A. Well, I say push onto A, but they're just holding toilets and waiting for an overextension from one of the CTs. But looking at the map, the radar, both of the CTs are on site A, are just playing extremely passively, and they're not going to give anything away whatsoever. They can't really afford to, considering it's 15-10 to FM. So if they want to stay in this map of this best of 3, then ideally they need just to be disciplined, remain disciplined, and work as a team, and just wait for FM to make a choice and execute onto a site so they can take them out as they enter. And look, good kill from Gris, finally using the AWP to his advantage there, and now they have the one-man advantage, and let's see if they can continue to dominate this round. Stanley says no, it's not going to happen, Gris. You're only going to get 1 kill as he takes him out. Yoshi does come up and kill Pulse, and then Fry trades as well. It's an absolute trading bloodbath, should I say, as Weber also gets a kill too. So look, it's 15-10. It's looking like the FM are going to get the bomb down and take this round. Mazzy is storming through, checking the corner slowly but surely, and it's not good enough as Stanley takes Mezzi out, and then Debaser follows up and kills Stanley. So look, Debaser's in a 1v1 situation now with Weber as he takes out Fry with the M4. The bomb is down, of course. It's planted for Toilets. It's planted for Weber. The smoke goes down. Let's see if he fakes. He's not faking it. He's going for it. Pros don't fake. Weber doesn't know where he's doing. He doesn't know where the bomb's planted, and he wins the round. That's just not good enough. I was expecting Weber to connect there, but that's probably down to miscommunication between the team on FM because of the bomb plant. The bomb plant.
I think it's more of a case that he was actually expecting the fake to come on through, because you can see he was waiting. Yeah. And you can see he sprayed onto the left-hand side of the spray down. So actually, in truth, the problem with Weber was the fact that he he banked on the fact that Debaser would be diffusing from the left-hand side rather than the right. So for him in that case, that was more of just a case of just trying to play a certain play, and just luck was not on your side for them. So now it will be picks and buy-ups into this round. Of course, they did take down every single one of the CT side players in the end of that round. So for FM, they hold themselves, for Dog Gaming, they hold themselves back into this one, but FM, we're going to see if they can try shut it out. It's going to be 3 UMPs, 2 for Masters coming out for this CT side. And, well, it will be T side once again getting themselves up in towards Connector. 1 player there to defend it against on the side of the CTs. Mezzi and Weber trade health. There's going to be Yoshi coming back. Weber goes down. Pulse quick trade back once again, but there's Yoshi coming back to a 4-on-3 situation. He takes down Pulse a minute to go. Ash sprays away. Anticipates Stanley coming with the shadows coming on through, but even then, 2 players lining up. They body block all the bullets, and Stanley takes down a kill eventually. The base system not landing his shots. Takes down Fire. Eventually gets Molotov the way back in towards the water area of the B site. Bomb's going to go falling. They're going to go down right there. There comes Delzinho coming into the right-hand side and taking out the base. So Yoshi's on 12 HP, but Stanley is under 36 as well, so it's not going to be that undoable for their particular situation. 35 seconds on the clock. Griff's coming around from Graffiti. Will he find anything? There's going to be Stanley peeking onto Yoshi, takes him out of the action. 18 HP left on him. Got to get a bomb down, or Griff's has got to find this retake here. He doesn't know where Nilzinho is. He'll know now, because there goes the flashbang. It's going to give away all the utility, and he's going to see the shadow as well. Good flick, 16 to 11. And it will be FM taking map number 1 here.
Yeah, nice.